what's going on. It's going to be a guitar lesson for This Is the Time, but nothing more. So first thing to address is tuning. So I'm going to drop this low E string all the way down to an A. Then we're going to go on to the A string. We're going to drop down that a whole step. The rest of these are going to be a whole step. So this is going to be a G. Move it up. It's going to be a C. It's going to be an F. It's going to be an A. And it's going to be a D. Alright, so for the first part of this song, it's going to be the intro as well as both the verses. So I'm going to go ahead and play it for you full speed real quick. And then I'll go ahead and break it down and show you how to play it a little slower. Alright, so for the verses of the song, the first part of it up into the last couple of notes, this is all going to be on this low E string, and we're going to go ahead and mute the rest of those 5 strings while we're kind of chugging along on some open notes. So it's going to start off with 2 open notes on the 12th fret on that low string, so it's going to sound like this. Okay, again, 12th fret on that low E string, 2 notes. Now followed that is going to be 1 open E string note. So it's going to sound like this so far. Now from there, we're going to follow it with, I want to say 3 palm mute to open E string notes. So it's going to sound like this. I don't really know if that's 3 or 4, but slowly it's going to sound like this. Okay, one more time for that rhythm so you can kind of get that down. Once again, all those notes after, the first 2 notes are all going to be open on that E string, okay? So it's going to sound like this. Okay, now following that, same idea, same rhythm. It's just going to be down on the 7th fret as opposed to the 12th fret. So it's going to sound like this. Once again, all open notes after that 7th fret. Same idea, jumping up to the 8th fret. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, so far I'm going to play slowly what we have so far. So we're going to start on the 12th, to the 7th, to the 8th. Okay, so now we're going to move on down here. So we're going to go to the 4th fret on that D string. And we're going to hit that twice. And then we're going to go to the 2nd fret of the low E string. Okay, so it's going to sound like this. And then we're going to go to the 2nd fret of that D string. Same 2 hits. And then we're going to go to the 1st fret of that low E string. So that little turnaround part at the end is going to sound like this. And then we're back at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and play that slowly real quick, all together. Play it a couple of times so you can kind of get it down. It's going to sound like this. So you're going to play that once for the intro, twice for that first verse. Okay, so for this next part, I'm going to go ahead and play it for you, how it sounds. From what I've seen from the way Mark plays it, he plays it more up in this area. And so do all the other guys that have done covers for it. And if you go on guitar tabs, there's going to be a guitar tab that's going to be up here. I'm going to show you down here just because it was easier for me because there's some open strings and it's not as stretched out, and it's just easier for me. If you don't like it, you can go to the tabs or whatever, or watch him. But this is what it's going to sound like. We're going to get a dotted 8th delay going. So first thing, I'm going to show you is this is my pedal board. If you want to know what it is, this is Ernie Ball VP Junior something, I don't even know. Chromatic tuner here, TS9 Ibanez Tube Screamer, a Dynacomp MXR. I don't use this, but this is by Joyo. They make pretty killer pedals for pretty cheap if you're getting new into the pedals. This is my Flashback Delay here, X4. So what I'm doing is I've got a dotted eighth delay going. Let's see if I can focus. Okay. I've actually got it set to a dotted and a quarter. Mostly just because my when I flip the switch up to the middle position, which is strictly just dotted eighth delay, my pedal's kind of glitching out on me. It won't let me tap in the tempo, and so I mean I like the dotted eighth and a quarter anyway. I've literally only got it set to about, I don't know, 1 or 2 repeats, and the delay's set to the delay level set to about I don't know, 10 or 11. Basically I just wanted the delay level to be slightly less than the dry signal, and I don't want, normally like when I'm set to my you know, kind of U2 edge kind of tone, I'll turn my feedback up more and I'll use more of an analog delay. The only thing is with, that's typically more for a clean setting. This song's got heavy distortion and it gets muddy real quick if you turn your feedback up and your delay up more. If you don't have a pedal that has a tap tempo option and has, you know, dotted eighth delay setting, so you can just tap in your quarter notes, to be like this, timelines, DD20s, stuff like that. You can use any, you know, just regular delay pedal that has, you know, typically you're just 3 knobs, your level, feedback, and time, and just kind of, I'll show you what I mean in just a second. I'll show you without the delay what I'm doing. So what I'm playing is 2nd fret. We're going to be all on these for this first shape. We're going to be on these top 3 strings. So what it's going to be is going to be 2nd fret on that top string, 3rd fret on the B string, and then 4th fret on the G string. So it's going to sound like this. Now when you play in this, you want to kind of palm mute these to get some separation between them, because it's gonna, once again, it's going to sound real muddy, and it's just not going to sound pleasant. So it's going to sound like this. Picking it, you're going to go basically 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, and then we're going to go to the next formation. Once again, this is what it looks like, kind of like a shifted down F major kind of thing, maybe not. Okay, next formation is going to be 2nd fret B string, or sorry, 3rd fret B string. Go ahead and keep this finger there behind it, because we're going to move on behind it from there. So it's going to go 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret B string, and then 4th fret on that D string. Okay, once again, 3rd fret B string, 2nd fret B string, 4th fret D string. Okay, and you're going to do that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay, it's just kind of a walk down, and then you just don't hit the last note on that 3rd time. So the 3rd formation is going to be open on that top E string, 2nd fret on the B string, and then 2nd fret on that G string as well. So it's going to sound like this. And it's going to do the same walk down what we've done so far. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2. Okay, once again, it's going to be open on the E string, 2nd fret on the B string, 2nd fret on the G string. Okay. Now the last formation is going to be similar to the second one, only we're going to raise the 5th. So this one's going to go, once again, 3rd fret on the B string, 2nd fret B string, open on the G string. So again, third B string, second B string, open G. Okay? Okay, so once you kind of get it up to tempo, go ahead and play that with the recording without the delay first. That way when you get the delay in there, it's just gonna, you're gonna be like, wow, I'm, a boss at this. So here's what it sounds like with the delay. Do it twice. Alright, so for this next part, I cut the delay off because it just sounds muddy. This is what it's going to sound like cutting the delay off. Okay, it was kind of sloppy. I don't really care. You can see my cover video. It was fine. I'm not performing here. So it's just a lot of kind of tapping. I mean, you really don't even have to pick. So we're going to start out on this B string. Start with an open note. Then we're going to go 10th fret on that same string up to 12th fret. Okay. And then from there, you're going to do the open note again. 12th fret this time, then 14th fret. So, and then again, open B string, 14 to 15. Okay, so far we're at. Okay, so we're going to do that again. Okay, this time we're only going to go open 10, 12, open 12, 14. And then, so far we have. And then from there we're going to go to that E string, 14th fret. We're going to do a trill. Or a hammer-on off kind of thing, up to 15th, back to 14th. Then open, 12, open, 10, pull off to 9, or slide to 9, doesn't matter to me. So that part goes. So, one more time slowly through that so far. Coming out of it, I did open 10, 12, open 12, 14, and again. And then I did open 10, 12 again. And then I did open 14, open 12. And then I kind of hang on that and pull it down to 10. And I slide all the way up to whatever the heck fret that is, 22. If you have a 22nd fret on your guitar. Most people do.